Halligan against Marshall. Got controlled by the Railroaders. They'll be moving right to left against these Phillipsburg Panthers. Railroader principal, Reggie Romine. Pass inside, step across the line when you toss it in. Again, a restraining line around the inside of the inbounds area. And they cross that. So the Panthers moving left to right. They'll go on offense. Railroaders back in his own, just like the girl counterparts were. Crisper, right side, over to Randy Lucky. The senior in the baseline at 18 against Holdridge. He'll take it from 18, won't go down. Marshall with the offensive board and the follow, partially blocked by Trent Halligan, controlled by the Railroaders. Ellerson there, traveling black jerseys with the orange numerals and orange stripes. Panthers in their home white. Pass inside. Halligan, he gets it off the feed, and he takes it from about 5 for 2 points. Nice ball movement by the Railroaders. As we mentioned, 1-1. Both ball games close. They beat Stockton and lost to Victoria 45-44. The game against Stockton 41-36. It's a low-scoring affair. Gene said they need to keep it under 50 to be competitive. Stites, jumper, wing, won't go down. Right side, tap out, finally controlled by Hearsay. Drops it off to Lucky. 6:49 to go. Lucky, top of the key, won't fall. Rebounded by Lonnie Augustine. One of the smaller guys in the court at 5'8". Phillipsburg matching up in a man. Not looking to run tonight. Pass inside. Honus drops it off to Halligan. Baseline jumper won't go. Backside rebound by Jeff Augustine. He's got it. First 2 points when you're playing man-to-man basic basketball, and backside rebound like that happens, you got to say, where's the box? Where's that blocking out? I think
exactly right. And Ellis so far has managed to get 2 shots in very close. The Panthers have had to shoot most of theirs from 20 feet away.
Stites shoots for the free throw line, won't go. With the follow is Lucky, partially blocked and knocked out of bounds. Line, some full-court pressure. Trying to match up in a man, do some trapping right now. 6:10 to go. They had their shots from the outside, and they realize they need to take those outside shots. They trap Augustine around the Honus. He gets in the way, though, to Lonnie Augustine. 2 Augustine starting for this Railroader team. Tap taken away by the Railroaders, or rather the Panthers taken right back by Ellis. Lonnie will go to the bucket. Underneath Ryan. Well, anyway, he was boy, what a little ball player he was. Quick, and this guy reminds me of him. Augustine nets 3 points. Now 7-0. Guys, remember number 5. Boy, he was all over the court. Hirsing takes his first shot. Right wing won't go. He follows, bounces back out. The Railroaders. Randy Honus allows it in. Last year, Honus had 23. Augustine 21 against Phillipsburg. Augustine with a shot tapped out there. Won't go down. Lonnie given 7-0. They've got the lead with 5:30 to go. Stites will bring it across the dribble. Back at a 2-1-2. Phillipsburg on the attack. Lucky from the right baseline. Won't go down. Rebounded by Honus. Panthers have yet to hit a bucket. Lonnie top the key. Troy Stites on him. Tops it off to Randy Honus. Back to Lonnie Augustine. Over to Jeff Augustine. They'll work it around. Fadeaway jumper by Honus. Won't go in. Rebounded nicely by Troy Stites. Stites will push it up court. Right side over to Hearsay. He'll drive. Baseline. Back out front. Nobody there. But Brian Fritzler runs it down. Over to Stites. Top of the key. Stites now drops it off the Lucky left side, looking across the Hearsay, taken away by the Railroaders. That Honus behind the back, loses it, gets it back though, drops it out for Lonnie Augustine. Augustine, the 5'8" senior. Over to number 5 in this ball game, Sean Dinkel. He hits. Now 9-0. The Railroaders are controlling the tempo. They're also controlling the board. Panthers need to hit a couple outside shots to get things going. They've yet to score. Shot, baseline, Marshall, he gets it. First points in the ballgame, Richard Marshall from 15 on that left baseline. 9-2 now. Need to stay close. Take it away, tapped away by Hearsay. The Panthers get it back, a turnover, a half court. Stites, right side, Hearsay. Try to make that Lucky, he'll drive.
Had some shots. This game will tighten up.
There it is, inbound pass to Hearsay on the alley-oop fashion, right side of the wing. He's got it. Kevin Hearsay, the fine athlete that he is, stayed airborne after he took the pass and put it up 9-4. Ellis still with the lead. 3:57 to go. The Panthers starting to fight back, just getting their playing feet down. Again, it looks like some of these teams did take a vacation, as indeed all did. Pass in low to Halligan. He loses it as he put it to the floor. Going to the basket. Still fought for and 2 Railroaders. But they played like it. Just a little bit erratic. The Railroaders picked up that win, giving Phillipsburg their second loss of the season. But it's something that indeed can be worked with. Fritzler, baseline jumper from the 18. Won't go on the right side. Rebounded by Honus. Nothing to hang their heads about anyway. It's something they can indeed iron out. Just we're cold from the floor tonight. Phillipsburg girls. The boys right now trailing Ellis 9-4 with 3:20 to go. Back down the other way. The coach Mike Mathis in his third year said, well, this is a new season. We're going to set it up and work at it as from day one. Stites driving, almost pulled his pivot foot, and he does. Fort Hays State football players, all that, even playing a little bit of pro ball. The old World Football League. Ellis breaks, any pressure applied by the Panthers. They try to go low, tapped out, control, get around. Finally, this volleyball match won by the Panthers. Troy Stites brings it out. Outlets to Ryan Fritzler. He'll drop it back to Stites. 2:53 to go. Here's a left baseline. He'll drive, try to go around Jeff Augustine. Back out to Stites. Jumper, left side of the lane. A little bit too hard. There's Randy Lucky with a good follow. His shot, a little bit short. Good following rebound, I should say. Finally controlled by the Railroaders. 2:39 to go in this first quarter. 9-4, the Railroaders jumped out like a barn on fire. Now the Panthers have kind of pulled a little bit closer, 9-4. Moving pass into Halligan. He's running by Hirsig. This basket won't go down. Tap control by, finally, Richard Marshall. Out to Hirsig, but Halligan steps in. Halligan, Trent Halligan, a 6'2" senior, good-looking ball player. He's been bit by the flu bug as of late. Cross lane pass to Hirsig in the left corner from Lucky. Dangerous pass, but he got it there. Hirsig got the shot up. Finally, the rebound by Sean Dinkel, 9-4. Neither team doing any scoring right now. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Halligan gets the ball in the lane, turns to dribble, drops it off to Randy Honus, and he says, I'll do it. His first bucket. He's got it. Left side for 5. 11-4 now. Minute 53 to go. In this first quarter of boys basketball action. The first hit after the break. Hirsig left side, still against that zone defense. Right side over to Honus. So Robert too lucky. His shot off the mark. Randy can't connect. Randy and Kevin both in double digits against Aldridge last time out. Back down the other way, right to left. Tapped out of there nicely by Hirsig. Finds Stites. He'll drive. 1 against 3. He loops it off with the left hand, and he didn't get it to hold. But underhand left-handed layup. A little bit too far out, but he got the shot off. Rebound followed by Marshall. He's fouling. The Railroaders on the attack. Stites steps in, takes the ball away from Sean Dinkel. Dinkel takes it right back, though. Gets it out to Lonnie Augustine. Lonnie will pull up, take a jumper, left side, rolls in and out. Ball controlled by the Panthers. Into the ball game, number 2-4 for the Panthers. Dan Wells, a 5'10" senior. Back down the other way. Lefty's shot won't go down, and that was Fritzler rather. His shot a little bit short. The Panthers shots, they're all hitting the front of the iron.
Yes, they are, Lance. They're coming up just a little bit short, and for two teams that weren't going to run up and down the court, they're moving right along.
They're getting up with that pace right now, 11-4. Ellis with the lead, 48 seconds.
Panthers can't afford to get in real bad foul trouble.
Elser, 6'2" center, tries to front Halligan, but Halligan goes right around him and gets to the bucket on the right side. Halligan now with 4 points, 13-4. And equipment problems for Sean Dinkel on the right. Boy, those things are going to hurt you. Dinkel gets his knee worked on, a little spray. I guess you got a nice floor bird. 30 seconds to go. 13-4. Left side to the guy just in the ball game, that number 30, Mike Ashcroft, sophomore. 2 points for him. 15-4, just like that. The Railroaders open up a little bit of margin. Hirsig, right wing from 20, passes it off, cross lane. To do that. Really, they've got some size in there. 6'2", 6 foot, 6 foot, 6'1".
And some good jumpers. That's a dangerous pass, I think, also, Lance.
Troy Stites, right side of that free throw line, won't go down. Rebounded by Randy Honus. 2 seconds to go. Outlet pass is out of bounds. Sitting on the Ellis bench, talking.
Not exactly hitting. 11% the first quarter for the Panther boys.
Oh, boy. 11%. We'll put that down. We'll look at some of the other percentages from other games, and that's what's hurt him. Shooting from the floor. Dan Wells, the senior, takes a shot on the right wing. Won't go down. Halligan, the senior with the rebound. Railroaders going right to left. We'll set the lineup. Marshall, Fritzler, Wells, Lucky, and Stites. Jumper, right side. Ashball, won't go down. Rebounded by Dan Wells underneath on the left side. Dan has really come on to play fairly strong these last several ball games. He's got it right side on the wing. Over to Stites. Jumper, right side of the line. He can't get a shot to go down. Rebounded by Honus. Panthers hurrying back on defense. They'll pick him up the timeline. 7:25 to go. A fast-paced game for half-quarter basketball. Blocked by Fritzler.
He is an exceptional jumper, and that was on 32, Richard Marshall, and that'll be 3.
Shot at the line by number 4. Crispin moved here for his senior year, I believe. So again, a new ball player. This one falls in. New to Arson. Tall, slender young man. Senior getting some playing time. Coach Greg Babcock's Panthers. 17-4. Lucky, baseline, nothing there. Back out to Stites. Get some good movement inside. Lucky will drive. Shot blocked, but here's Trent Colligan. 17-4. And finally, Randy Lucky breaks that first shot, first points from the free throw line. Lucky gets them both. 2 points for Randy. They shot 11% from the field in the first quarter. 17-6. Back down the other way, the Railroaders attack that man defense by Phillipsburg. Shot by Sean Dinkle at the line. Won't go down. Lucky gets the board. Outlets to Dan Wells. Puts the dribble down, and it goes off Kevin Basketball. 6:55 to go. 17-6. The Railroaders with the lead. Top the key. That's Dinkle. Sean Dinkle. Nice knee scrape. I don't know what he got sprayed on there, but it sure caused a little bit of pain during that time you're sitting on the bench. Dinkle over to Ashball. Back to Dinkle. Right side. Panthers, I guess, are back in his zone right now. Ashball looks, free throw line, sophomore drop it off to Honus. Left baseline. Holly gets it back out front to Dinkle. Covered nicely by the Phillipsburg D. They're playing good defense, traveling.
Good job of moving into a zone defense, even though the Panthers are behind. If they can hit a couple shots, they'll be right back in this one.
Dan Wells puts it up in the right wing. 15 won't go down. Rebounded by the Railroaders, Honus. Trying to make that Ashball. Ball careened out to him, and he got it. They're on the attack. There's Jeff Augustine on the drive. Rangers, who had a good ball game last year. 21 against Phillipsburg in that win for Ellis. Shot up the line for August. The girls game went to the Ellis Railroaders. Second shot is there. Does not drop. Stepped across that line. 18-6. Back down the other way. The Panthers on the attack. Lucky from way out on the left side. Won't go down. Christman fighting for the board. Tapped around. Finally controlled by Lucky, who followed. Fritzler with a jumper on the baseline. He got it left side. Boy, Brian Fritzler loaded that one up there, and he got it over some tall hands. 18-8. Brian's first points. 5:45 to go. Pass inside. Augustine bounce pass over to Holligan. Right side. Fadeaway jumper. Too high. Backside rebound by Wells. Outlet to Gersing. Fritzler going up for shoot on the right. Curtis Johnson. Fritzler at the line. Gets it to roll in. Trying to loosen up into the ballgame. Troy Stites for Dan Wells. Fine. They're lucky to be this close, as cold as they've been. Fritzler gets the second one. Down to 8, 10-8, and they'll apply some three-quarter court pressure, but the Railroaders moving the ball nicely. They have a backdoor move. There's Brenner. They don't get it to him, though. Honus gets it back out to Dinkle. He'll drive left side on the lane. Partially blocked by Matt Christian. Field there either. Against Norton, they shot right around 30% for the ball game. Free throw rolls in for Dinkle. Now 21-10. Against Osborne, they shot 16% in the third quarter. Lucky driving, baseline, tapped out of there, and woo. Taken away by the Railroaders. Boy, Jeff Augustine just got his left hand on it and ripped it down from Lucky. Railroaders get it after the turnover. Brenner, left baseline, Crispin on him, drops it off. Back out front now to Dinkle from Augustine. He'll set it up between the circles. The Panthers matching up in a man right now. Switching from that zone to man. Dinkle, left side, overplayed by Fritzler. He'll drive, helped by Heersink. His fadeaway shot won't go down. Tapped away on the backside, finally controlled by Ashball. Back to Dinkle, over to Jeff Augustine. He'll drive against Fritzler. Drove it in the second quarter tonight. 0 for 9 from the field.
We're going to have to skip certain quarters, it looks like.
Free throw is missed. Ashball gets it on the follow. Right wing won't go down. Ball rips out of there. Stites has it. Outlet to Dan Wells. On the right side, pull-up jumper blocked by Dinkle. And it's not hitting. 4:33 to go, approaching the 9 o'clock hour. Here's a fake. His shot is good. No, it goes off the backside. Excuse me, the fake was good. The shot wasn't, though. She had Dinkle up in the air. Did everything right except get the shot to fall. Back down the other way. The Railroaders going right to left. 4:17 to go. 21-10. Randy Honus driving. Left baseline cut off nicely there by the curly-headed Randy Lucky. Still that man. The Panthers moving. Ashball, the sophomore, drops it off right side to Honus. He's fronted by Lucky. Back out front to Dinkle. Here's Sink on him. Crispin now on Brenner. Brenner drops it off left side. Fadeaway jump on the baseline by at the end of the season. So many years of service to the Ellis folks. At the line, number 12, Jeff Augustine can't get it to drop. There's a follow by Ashball. The sophomore coming the lane. His shot won't go down. Stites has got it on the board. On the dribble. Right side now. Here's Sink. Baseline. Fake. He's got the shot up. A little bit short. Rebounded there by Honus. Panthers are indeed ice cold. 21-10 our score. 3:39 to go in the second quarter. Holligan turns around, drops it off.
Good ball club. They moved the ball well. They played good defense. They packed that zone in, and when you're not hitting like the Panthers aren't, why not?
21-10. Ellis with the lead. 3:27 to go. Lucky, right baseline. Loops it in. Or rather, Wells loops it into Lucky. Shot won't go down for Randy. Tapped around, controlled by Hearsay. Drive, left wing. His shot too hard. Elsner can't come down with it. Finally corralled by Jeff Augustine. Not for lack of trying, that's for sure. Railroaders right to left into Halligan. His fake. He's got two players up. The shot won't go down.
The fact that he raises his hand after he fouls, that makes it a little bit easier.
Not man to shoot 10. Make it 23-10. Ellis with the lead. The seniors gaining with experience. For Ellis, Coach Mike Mapper said before the season he felt this Ellis team could be a dark horse in the league. Hearsay driving, right baseline. His shot under pressure, too soft from 5 time. I think probably Kevin's foul. A little bit of frustration. He's following the shot, but he wasn't going to get the rebound. Sean connects for the first one for Sean. 6 points, now 24-10. Dinkle gets the second one. Boy, a disciplined ball club, these Ellis Railroaders. Mike Mathis in his third year, as we said. Hearsay right side now. Cross lane pass to Wells. Jumper, wing, won't go down. With position, and the rebound is out. See if they can do anything with it. Dash ball. Drops it off. There's a steal by Wells. He'll drive right side. Take up the shot. He tries to go. Lucky inbounding's the ball. Hearsay, fadeaway jumper from the left side of the free throw line. Won't go down. Tapped around. Finally, court side. Shot falls in. Tried again. He's got it. Railroaders are hitting their free throws. 27-10. Hearsay on the dribble now between the circle. Bounce pass right side to Stites. Jumper isn't there. Tapped out, controlled by Stites as he'll fade away in the lane. Won't go down. Rebounded by the sophomore, Honish. Back to Dinkle, the senior. 2:11 to go. Boy, a bit of frustration. Panthers played well there. Last outing out against Holdridge, a much bigger school. Phillipsburg matching up with a man right now. Hearsay on the man with the ball. That's Sean Dinkle. Dinkle trying to drop it off. Out in this first half. 1:57 to go. 27-10. Panthers just need to work on something that's key. We talked about in the girls' game. Fundamentals. Need to work on that in court time. Crispin, turnaround jumper. Right side. Won't go down. Tries to follow on the rebound. Can't get it, though. Finally controlled by number 12, Jeff Augustine. 1:39 to go in this first half. 27-10. That's Sean Dinkle driving call. That's the first one. What else is new? They've been doing it all this time. Making the way they play, definitely if they can control the pace, they'll be in the pool. Makes her second one. 9 points. 29-10. Ellis with a lead over Phillipsburg. 1:20 to go in this first half. Wells fakes his shot. Right against Halligan. For Halligan, his second foul, but he can't get it from the line. Wells misses the shot. Rebounded by Jeff Augustine. 29-12. Nice move by Dan. 1:15 to go. Back the other way. The little sophomore asphalt drives. Boy, is he going to be a factor in years to come. 6 points. What a good little ball player. 5'9", a sophomore. To the line on that right baseline. Hearsay driving. Left baseline. Jumping from 5. Too short. Kevin can't find the range tonight. Rebounded by Jeff Augustine. Back the other way, the Railroaders with 55 seconds to go. Ashball inside to Mike Cornish, the sophomore, no good. Rebounded by Lucky, looking to outlashes of brilliance, or at least some good ball play so far this season. Randy looks that good, but boy, he's been there so far these last couple games. Can't get this one to drop. I guess it will be a big question mark with Randy. You just don't quite know what to expect from him. But he's shown some flashes, as we said. Pass left side, 39 seconds to go. There's Augustine, jumper off top of the key, won't go down. Honish for the follow, blocked nicely by Sean Elsner. Right out to Troy Stites. Stites will drive right side, laid up off the glass. He's got it. Troy Stites with his first 2 points. And credit that block to Sean Elsner. Stites got the ball off the block and took it the distance. 31-15. Down court pass to Lonnie Augustine. Nothing there, cut off nicely by Randy Lucky. 13 seconds, 31-15. Ellis to go in this first half. Ellis with the lead now. Their time's clicking away. 7 seconds now. Almost a 5-second call out there, though. Renner dropped it off inside. Here's moving going for you.
Pretty good. Got two finals, okay. They're about the same as high school out there. Not too different.
And Boone Watts, a 5'3" sophomore. Both players had good JV outings. Into the ballgame along with Kevin Hearsay, Ryan Fritzler, and Sunwatt, number 13 for the Panthers. Got a 5'3" junior. Shot on the baseline by right to left. Foul on number 20. That Brian Fritzler, his 4th. The 2 Watts into the ballgame. They could bundle on quickness.
And I think they're excited to
just underway and a little bit of a delay because of some debris on the corner on the far side. Not intentional. The crowd's trying to thin out just a bit. We had a good crowd on hand. Heersink, right side against that Ellis zone. Over to Godbout, baseline jumper. Heersink won't go down. Rebound on the backside, on the left side by Jeff Augustine. Let's see how the Panthers do now with that quickness. Steal by Sun Watt. There's the quickness. 2-on-2 fast break over to Brother Loon. Pull-up jumper on the free throw line. Won't go down. Loon will follow on the left side. My goodness. Well,
the only person even close to his height out there probably Loon.
Godbout jumper, right baseline. Won't go down from 18. Panthers continuing their ice-cold shooting performance. 31-15. There's a steal by Loon Watt. His jumper won't go down, but the follow, he's got it. Oh, my goodness. Loon Watt took it away and followed on the missed shot. His first 2 points in the ball game. Back down the other way. 31-17. Augustine over to Holligan. His jumper off the alley-oop is good on the left side, so they broke the pressure that time. Phillipsburg putting on some pressure, three-court style. Holligan with 8 points now in the ball game. Down the other way, the Panthers back to Fritzler, right free throw line. He's got it. Boy, Bryant got that one. Looked like it was out of control, but he still got it up there. And I'll say forced it up. Indeed, he did. Bryant, he's playing with 4 fouls, 33-19. Back the other way. Loon Watt all over Augustine, and he throws it away. Coming up with a steal. Fritzler loses it, though. Back to Lonnie Augustine. Down to Dinkle against Heersink. He'll drive, put it up off the glass. No good. Loon Watt fighting for the rebound. Ripped down, though, by Jeff Augustine. No good. Holligan with the follow. He's got it in the lane. Holligan now with 10 points. Definitely a change of pace from the first half. 35-19. Heersink over to Loon Watt, over to Sun on the right wing. He'll shoot. He's got a good shot. It didn't go that time from 15. Rebounded there by Jeff Augustine. Definitely a shorter lineup for the Panthers. We'll see what it bestows on this ball game. Drive, Honus, left baseline, over Godbout. He's got it. 4 points now for the senior Honus. Oh, it might backfire if the Railroaders can catch pace now and set the tempo to their liking again. Fritzler against the free throw line, off the glass. He's got it. Looks like he's out of control, but he's so strong, he just finesses it up there. Now 37-21. The Railroaders on the attack. There's Dinkle, the dribble, bounce pass. Nice pass to Jeff Augustine. He's got it. Boy, they're breaking that pressure with ease right now, and they're finding the open man. You got to do that. 39-21. Heersink, right baseline. He'll drive under pressure. Good move back inside. He's got it on the right baseline on the drive. Kevin now with just 4 points from the ball game. Found himself too far under the bucket. Had to adjust and come back out front. He got the two. 39-23. Railroaders break the pressure. They finally get around the Watt brothers. Interesting combination. Coach Greg Babcock thought I was seeing double when they started the first half. Luckily, they have the jerseys with the numbers on. Pass inside to Augustine as he got him
from about 15 feet, and that was something the Panthers definitely needed.
Now for Jeff. 40-23. Ellis with the lead. 4:48 to go in this third quarter. The second one goes down. Kind of lose track of the time when there's this much of a gap in the score, but clock ticking in the third quarter, just under 5 minutes to go. 41-23, Ellis with the lead. There's Loon, top of the key, won't go down. Heersink fights for the rebound here. Mike Mathis in his third year. Pass out front. Heersink, he's open, left side of the line, won't go down. Godbout can't pull it down, but Honus does. Mike Godbout, a sophomore in there, along with Loon Watt, a sophomore.
Laughing a little bit and saying, pass the ball, get it away from those two guys, because if you get it down low, they've got a real shot at it.
Not the tallest of characters, but boy, can they move the ball. Inside pass to Marshall from Heersink. Nice pass on the right side. Marshall now with 4 points, 41-25. Dinkle pulls up in front of Heersink, backdoors it. They finally get it across the timeline. That's Ashball, a quick guy with Continental Grace. They beat Stockton, but lost to Victoria by a point. Beat Stockton by 5. Pass down low to Augustine on the baseline under collision. He finally gets it to fall. Had a collision with Godbout. Got the shot to go down, 43-25. Ellis with a big lead, 3:55 to go. Watt looking inside for Marshall. Tapped around, controlled by the Railroaders. Jeff Augustine with the loose ball. Last year, the Railroaders got off to such a fast start, 5-0. They ended up 7-11. There's a steal by Godbout on the left side. Outlet pass to Loon Watt, 43-25. Down low to Richard Marshall. Ellis back in that zone. Marshall, jumper, left wing, a little bit short. Controlled by Holligan. Again, the senior with the rebound. Right side to Augustine. 43-25. It's not going to be a high-scoring ball game. It's probably higher than Ellis has ever scored this season. Left side now, they're working the ball around. That's Honus. Fadeaway jumper on the wing. 18's good. Danny Honus, 6 points. Really, when you're ahead by 20, like the Elvis Red Raiders are, you still have to work on fundamental basketball, do some things right. And when you're behind, like Phillipsburg is, you got to keep working on fundamentals. Here's Fink, right wing. He's got it from 15. Kevin now with 6 points. Can't lose track of what's happening. Even though the game's out of hand, you still have to work on what you need to do. There's more games tomorrow, that's for sure. 45-27, the Panthers on the road to Stockton. Or rather, they play Stockton next week. Loose ball right in front of the Panther bench. Finally back out to Asheville. He'll give it off to Dinkle. Dinkle driving around Sunwatt. He gets it up in the lane from 8 feet. Sean Dinkle with another bucket. 11 points in the game. Sean loses. Ellis does indeed play good defense. Likes to control the pace. And you have to hit a high percentage. They haven't done it, but they did it from the free throw line in that second quarter. Halligan.
But it was too good, so 5 turnovers for Ellis, and I would assume that their coach might be a little bit upset with the number of turnovers that they have.
Girls score 42-39 Ellis's way. Godbout, turnaround jumper in the lane, right side, a little bit short. Rebounded by Jeff Augustine. Dinkle on the dribble now around Sunwatt. Gets it off right side to Augustine. Back out front to Dinkle, inside pass. They get it behind to Halligan. Nice move. He took it on the right side and turned and took it off the glass on the left side for Trent Halligan, a 6'2" senior. 12 points now tonight. Phillipsburg fronted him and backed him, and he still got the ball and put it up for the bucket. Godbout, fadeaway jumper on the baseline from 8, won't go down, and Panthers continue their woes from the field. Rebounded by the Railroaders. They're moving left to right. Panthers in their home white jerseys with the light blue numerals and stripes, and that gold stripe on the side. Here's Fink getting ready to check in. Shot by Augustine won't go down. He follows, gets the loose ball. Panthers can't find a handle on it either. Coach Mike Mathers wants a timeout. Panthers just can't quite pull up even. Ashball jumper right side of the line, won't go down. Pulled down by Richard Marshall. Outlet to Kevin Heersink. A minute 21 to go. Heersink over to Mike Godbout. Left side, Randy Lucky in the ball game along with Marshall, Godbout, Sunwatt, and Kevin Heersink. So the Watt combination broke it up for just a moment. Lucky drive, left baseline, right-handed shot. He's got it. Nice move by the senior Randy Lucky. His first basket of the game. 5 points for Randy. Sun comes up with a steal as he takes it away from Mike Honus. Heersink will drive. Tries to bounce pass to Heersink. Couldn't do the alley-oop, but he'll take it down and put it up on the left wing from 5. He's got it. Kevin Heersink court-to-court pressure. Just athletic director Wayne Euban just pulled up a chair next to us. He's watching the ball game. Definitely a man with things under control. Clock was messed up before the ball game. He's got it working. 42 seconds to go. Third quarter play. 49-31. Ellis with a big lead. Phillipsburg matching up with a man right now. Halligan driving. He gets Heersink left baseline in and out. And this is the same for the Ellis Railroader Club. 6 football players of the same size. They look similar. Foul on number 32, Halligan, will be his third pass quarter. 23 seconds to go. Inbounds pass, alley-oop style. But here's Fink on the right side. He's got it. You've seen that several times this year, 2 times this ball game. Heersink scored 3 buckets, though, off the inbounds pass. 2 alley-oop style. 10 seconds to go. Ashbaugh, the sophomore, back up front, Lonnie Augustine. He's on the wing again to Ashbaugh. Down low to Honus. Over to Halligan. He's got it this time. Flicks off. Good ball movement underneath the basket. Back out to the right side to Halligan. 2 points. 51-33. Ellis leading Doug Brueggemann for the first action tonight. Doug is 5'8", junior, wearing a different number jersey tonight. Number 45, Richard Marshall. Mike Godbout, Kevin Heersink.
And was in the lane, but whatever the call, Mr. Taylor said it's Phillipsburg Panther basketball.
Heersink driving left baseline, cut off there by Jeff Augustine. He's got it from 10 on that left baseline. Panthers start off the third quarter with a bucket. 51-35 now. Ellis with that lead and the basketball. Panthers trying to match up with the man. Sunwatt all over Lonnie Augustine. He'll drop it off to Jeff. He'll drive left side. Won't go down. Bounced around. Got another volleyball match. The Railroaders get it. Back out front to Lonnie Augustine. Danny Honus will drive right baseline. His shot is good. Nice move by Honus to go to the basket. 8 points for Randy. Randy Lucky getting ready to check into the ball game. Sunwatt, right wing, back out front to Doug Brueggemann. Over to Sun. He'll take it. He's got it from 15 on the right wing. Sunwatt with his first bucket of the ball game. And there's a steal by Heersink. He comes up with it, takes it away, dishes it off to Sun, tries to get it up, a little body English against the taller Honus. That, you would say, an intimidation factor. The Railroaders come up with it. Boy, what guys are not strangers around the basket. He took it up against the 6'1" Honus. Came up a little bit short, though. Ashball, fadeaway jumper, right side, won't go down. Rebounded by Marshall. 53-37, 6:30 to go in this ballgame. Heersink driving, left baseline. Randy Lucky, the senior. Inbound pass to Godfrey, the sophomore. From the right wing, he's got it. Mike with a nice touch, his first points of the ballgame.
Out-of-bounds plays have worked exceptionally well for Phillipsburg here.
53-39, Ellis with the lead. Yes, there comes a point, as Coach Babcock said, to play well in practice, but there's a difference between a practice player, and a game player.
There definitely is. There are some kids who seem to come out in a game situation and they're scared.
Now, Coach.
Oh, they're holding up the delay sign here. Coach Dan of Fort Hays State would be proud that his signs have made it as far as Ellis and Phillipsburg.
Unfortunately, though, Coach Bill Morris for Fort Hays can't use it anymore because of the 40-second clock.
That's true. Well,
Augustine drives left baseline, and it's not going to be the highest scoring team in the nation or even in the area. Augustine for the second try at the line. Second try won't go down. Rebounded nicely by Richard Marshall. Outlet to Randy Lucky. Right side on the dribble. Randy down the middle of the lane. Dishes off to Kevin Heersink to his hands. Gets it back, though. Back out front to Doug Brueggemann. Over to Heersink. Again, Coach Mike Mapp is still coaching. Over to Loon Watt on the right wing. Won't go down. Rebounded there by Augustine. Taken away by Loon Watt on the 1-18, and they beat Trigo 44-18. And I'll pass this on to Athletic Director Wayne Euban. Back down the other way. The free throw is missed. Panthers on the attack now, right to left. 5:13 to go. Shot missed on the right side. Marshall comes up with a loose ball. His fadeaway jumper won't go down, and it's knocked out of bounds at the half court. So Phillipsburg's wrestling team now 5-0 in dual action. 44-18 over Trigo in dual action. They went over Ellis earlier. Jumper, Marshall, right baseline, no good. Rebounded by Jeff Augustine. A Norton Invitational tomorrow. Good wrestling. Loon Watt taps the ball away from Ashball, but he gets it back. Down to Holligan, right baseline. His jumper is good. Well, so much for the stall tactics. 16 for Holligan. 56-39. Godbout into the ballgame now. Right corner back to Sun Watt. Over to Brueggemann. Loose ball. Randy Lucky runs it down. Also in the ballgame, Richard Marshall. Shot top of the key by Doug Brueggemann. Boy, you've seen him do it on the playground so many times, and he got it this time. 2 points for Doug, his first two. Steal by Lucky. Back down the other way. Open left baseline. He's got it. Nice move by Randy Lucky for 2 baskets in a row. And Ellis wants a timeout. Wrestling coach compiles that ranking. The look for the Panthers to be there very soon. Of course, they're moving up to 4A from 3A. Steal on the far side. No, knocked out of bounds. Finally, but it was that turnover for the Railroaders. So the Panthers definitely one of the best in 4A right now. Shot by Lucky. Baseline is good from 15. Randy warming up now. 9 points for Randy. 56-45, and they're going to call a line violation. Boy, the Panthers gap a bit, haven't they? 3:54 to go. Just like that, they're back to within 11. Inbounds pass to Godbout.
They certainly have, and one of the things I like is I'm beginning to see some guys getting their shots.
Brueggemann's shot won't go, but Mike Godbout gets the rebound over to Loon Watt. His shot won't go down. They're fighting for the boards inside. Finally controlled by the Railroaders. Honus gets it. Over to Ashball. Loon Watt on him. Back out front. And they've got the layup sign again. Or the lay sign up again. Ashball from eye. Can't get it to go down. Rebounded by Godbout. Over to Lucky. Loon Watt will bring it across on the attack. Over to Lucky. Right baseline. You would think if the Panthers would have been hot in this game, they might have been in it. Lucky is getting that way. 11 points for Randy. 56-47. They're down to the 9. My gosh. 3:13 to go. Double team on the near side. Almost takes.
I really think he was. And a good job of admitting, hey, it was an inadvertent whistle. He didn't penalize either team.
And there's a whistle underneath. Over. Panthers get it. They can cut it to 7. Loon over to Sun Watt. Jumper. Wing. Won't go down. Randy fights for the loose ball. Tosses it in, but right to Jeff Augustine. Loon and Sun Watt are in with Randy Lucky, Mike Godbout, and Richard Marshall. This is slowly but quietly crept back into this ball game. Brueggemann getting ready to check back into the ball game. Lonnie Augustine at the line. He can't hit. Rebound tapped around. Nobody's got it. Finally, Randy Lucky steps in. He stepped into this ball game for real this half. on the drive. Blue line splits the coverage, drops it off the center. He's got it.
What a play by Mr. Loon Watts. Son will get the basket, but he's going to have to share part of that basket with his buddies. These guys are my height. This is great.
Godfrey with the foul. At the line will be Ashball.
Well, you know, win or lose, and even if this lead should happen to go back up, which I don't really think it will, the Panthers deserve a lot of credit tonight. They've shown a lot of fire and determination.
Look who he's doing it with. The Watt brothers, Doug Brueggemann, Randy Lucky, and Richard Marshall. Shot by Loon Watt on the baseline, right side. Open out Marshall with the rebound. The follow, no good. They're fighting for the boards. Finally controlled by Augustine. Bounce pass taken away by Loon Watt. He stole it, looking for Randy Lucky. He gets it back again. 2 steals in a row. Back out front to Doug Brueggemann. They'll set it up. Sun Watt open on the wing. He's got it.
And the gym is just erupting, Nick. They don't think these guys can do any more than a get 2 up all of a sudden, because this is just tremendous hustle by the Panthers.
2 minutes to go in this ballgame. 58-51.
Andy Honus is probably a young man that the Railroaders would like to have at the line.
And he misses this one. Rebounded by Ashbaugh. He's got it. Nice follow by the sophomore. Boy, a timely timeout for the Railroaders. Pass tapped around, controlled by Holligan. He's got it. Now it's Ashbaugh. And he loses it.
I'm glad it's him running up and down the court, not me, because I'd be 2 weeks behind this.
Brueggemann, Sun Watt, Loon Watt, Richard Marshall, and Randy Lucky. The difference, Brueggemann, the Watt brothers, and Randy Lucky getting hot. Richard Marshall's had some key rebounds. 60-51. Ellis with the lead, and they're starting to spread it out. Phillipsburg really can't do much. 1:32 to go. Ashball with the right side. Back out front to Augustine. Over to Ashball. Lonnie looking for the ball. Doesn't get it. Back over to Jeff Augustine. 60-51. 1:21 to go. They're going to have to foul. Randy
take there, but he put his hands around the waist of Augustine. I think if he could just slap with that hand, he would have probably gotten away with a 1-and-1. I guess it's the first half, and he's gone with the younger kids the second half. Honus at the line again for the second. 62-51. Back up to double digits. Time running out. 1:15 to go. Loon will bring it across. Over to Sun Watt. He's open. Didn't take the jumper from the wing, though. Over to Brueggemann. He's got it from the right wing. And there's going to be a timeout called by Phillips. Half-court kind of game. I don't know if the Panthers can play that style of basketball. Well, I'll guarantee you there's about 3 guys out there for the Panthers that can't. Loon and Sun Watt and Doug Brueggemann dug out of the game right now, but the Panthers have done a real fine job tonight.
Ellis moving the ball around, keeping it out of the reach of Phillipsburg and away from the fouls.
And to play like that. See what Lonnie Augustine does here.
Can connect. Rebound ball for again loose. Boy, nobody's been able to get the handle on the possession rule. Gives the board to Phillipsburg. They've got the ball. 45 seconds to go. 62-53. Sun looks left, gives right to Sun. The Loon to Sun, excuse me. There's Loon. Right wing, won't go down from 15. Bounces out, taken by Ashball. Good athlete. Ooh, he runs into. He's got it to roll in. And who's to make that call as far as position or not position. Tough call. That has to be one of the toughest calls in basketball. Thought this would be a low-scoring game, but the Panthers have looked nothing but.
And Loon's just trapped. And that's amazing as quickly as they've been playing.
28 seconds. They indeed haven't looked tentative. Oh, my goodness. Loon Watt knocks it away over to Brueggemann, over to Godbout. His layup is there, and they're going to call a foul. Season is unfolded. Godbout with the line, can't connect. Tapped around. Who got it? The Panthers do. One of the Watt brothers. That Sun tries to get it into Godbout. Taken away, though, by Augustine. 14 seconds to go. Panthers hurrying and scurrying. 64-55. 10 seconds to go. It belongs to the Railroaders. Moral victory for the Panthers, though. Long down-court pass to Dinkle, taken away by Loon. 4 seconds to go. It's 55. He dribbles it in. The ball bounces across half-court line. Sun gets it over to Lucky. Baseline jumper, 18. He's got it.
Inside, he didn't play him. Back to here.